Hi guys, I just wanted to go over my process of what I do per album. So I have 5 children and each child gets an album. I do 1 album per school year per child. Once they graduate from high school, that's it. No more albums for them. I also do 1 album for me and my husband. So it's a lot of albums that I do. So to keep them organized, I sign an album every school year. And as the school year goes, like throughout the year, I put all, like they each get a bag, and I put all their stuff in the bag for the year. I also made this cool little spreadsheet. So their name, the year, the grade, the school gets written up here. Then write the dates, events, the number of picks for the events, if I printed them out, any extra comments or whatever, and if it's done. Now in the end, a typical school year is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about four of these sheets. And as I'm doing them, I highlight when they're done. So, and if I make a kit for them, like for a crop or something, I'll write kit so that I know I made a kit for that certain event. And this one is from last year and it's almost done. Anyways, okay, so that's what I do to create my albums. Now when I'm printing my pictures, and I do it myself, I don't go through Shutterfly or anything because I like to go at my own pace. For example, there's only 3 pictures for this event, okay? But because I have to do 1 per child, and I'm not even putting this in my book, it's just I'm doing the kids book. I only put in my book like certain events. So anyways, this was at Yogurt Beach, so I found the logo online and I colored this one in, and all the colors I used I wrote down on each one, so that if I wanted to color for the next kid in their album, I have all my colors written down. But I was gonna work on this layout today. That's why I have 1 done. So then these 3 go in a big bag. This one goes in. So these are for the other kids. And that's kind of how I do things. And since I'm working on 1, I will actually figure out all the layouts. So like for this one, I'm using these papers here. And this is for one of the boys, because I have it 2 girls and 2 boys right now. My oldest moved out, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. He's already graduated. So for the boys, let's see. So this would be his main picture. This would be one of his smaller pictures. And then this would be the other small picture. Excuse my son's finger on that. So sorry. He's a little vulgar at times. We will just put a spoon over him. Anyways, so this I'll put in one of these bags together, and I'll probably write the date somewhere and then write any little comments that I need for journaling. Put all this together and then put this with his album, because this would be for him. If that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense and helping somebody, or if not, just so you understand my creativeness. So that would be that. There was only 3 pictures on this event, right? So for my next kid, let's say the bad one with his finger up, I would find paper for his, that would work with him. Then I would put this one as a small one and this one as a small one. So basically in his album, the big picture is him, and still they're in it too because they were at the yogurt place. In his album, the big picture is him, And then again, in her album, the big picture is the same one, just like this. And then in her album, the big picture would be this one. And then the smaller ones, which I already cut down because I was going to do this layout, would be this and this. Whoops. So that's basically what I do per event. And it gets very, very overwhelming, and that's why I'm so behind on everything. So I just thought I would share my process with you on what I do exactly and how I try and keep my things organized. Today I am working on these 3 pictures, which was Gilbert Beach. So I have the logo that I printed out from the internet, and then I colored with my markers. I am going to be using this sticker pack, which is, it's travel. I need the palm trees that are on here. I need the letter stickers and some of the borders. I also have these. I think these are really old, like K & Company. I don't know. I don't know where these come from, but I have these. And then I have some papers out of the Close to My Heart Sugar Rush collection that I'm going to be using. And this is also from that collection. It's like a cutout. And then I just have a brown cardstock. So I'm going to create a layout. See how it goes. Okay, so I took the printed paper and trimmed it down. And then I cut out this brown out of the back to use that. And then I took the this color paper and I matted my photos onto that, and then I put it onto the brown that I took off of the back here. Then I also cut out the middle of this because I'm sure I can use that for something else. Because this has a big thick brown outline, I kind of wanted to mimic that throughout the whole layout. So I'm thinking of putting this here like this. Probably put this on foam. And then maybe some letter stickers, some palm trees. Not sure yet about that, but I might, for this little journaling card, cut it down and then also back it up on the brown because I like how that's popping out. And then in the corner here, what I wanted to do was paper piece a little cup like this and put these different ice creams in the little cup. And then add sprinkles and probably a spoon. So I have to still make the cup. So that's what I was gonna do with that. I was thinking about adding this here. I'm just not sure if that looks cheesy. Not sure. Also this. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that exactly, but I am gonna try and get this together and get this paper pieced. That's my next thing. Here's my final layout. The products I used for this, the paper and this little heart is from Close to My Heart, Sugar Rush. That's also this card as well. This and the ice creams and this little, my favorite, and the spoon actually, is from the K & Company. This is a die cut cardstock pack and it's travel. There's a bunch of stuff in there. These little enamel dots, I have one from Dollar Tree and these 2 are from Hobby Lobby. And I just sketched this out to make it look like a cup. So real quick with that. These letters here and these stickers up here are from Doodlebug Design, and it's a travel pack of stickers. Here's the font I used. It's called Shindig, and these are kind of felty. I did not have enough of the D's. It only came with 3 capital D's, and I needed 2 D's for this as well as 2 for here. So I took the P's and flipped them, and that's how I did this. Also, these stickers up here are from this pack. I basically just cut them out of this jungle sheet that came with it and put them here. The logo I got from online, and ironically, that's not the right place. But you know what? It works. It works for my layout. So I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to be the place now. So this is it. Final layout. And I'm just going to write the journaling on it, and I'm done. Thanks for watching.